Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are trying a new game today called Nights Within. This is the early access demo. You could try this right now if you go to their Steam page, and they also have the full release of early access if you enjoy what this demo has to offer. This is prepared by a solo dev, and they do acknowledge the bugs and continuous work, which is always good. But what I like is the controller support. It has full controller support in gameplay. The menus do need the mouse, though. I will say that, but they do state that right here on the main menu, which I love, because a lot of developers, whether in a full team or solo, don't do that. So let's just go ahead and dive right into this. This looks like a really cool game. It does seem like the developer is going to be active in updates as well. I've already seen a lot of individuals, because this game has a lot of positive reviews, put in a lot of requests, and the developer has already responded. Probably the biggest one that I've seen is female knights in the game. So I think that will actually be really cool. So essentially, you're going to pick as soon as you start a knight. I chose Templar. There's a few different classes. I'll show them once we go through a run. And then you go up to this mission select board, and then you can change what you would like here. It is limited in demo, but we are playing the main mode, which is Patrol, which you're going to go around and collect different objectives, and then at the end face a boss, which is really cool. For the demo, it has 3 different difficulties. We're doing the, I guess you would call it normal. A good starting point for experienced third-person shooters and hack-and-slash horde players like myself. So we're just going to dive right into this, show what the game has to offer, and hopefully this game will do very well. I think this is a really cool concept. I haven't seen anything similar to this in this style. So it'll be very cool to see where this game goes, not only just in early access standpoints, but as far as full release as a whole. I think if the developer really involves the community heavily, I think this game could go really, really far. It's pretty fun. So let's see here. Mission started, locate and complete the objectives. So we're in this nice foresty area, which is cool. And we have these 4 objectives first to complete. So we do have this amazing gun to start off with. And then we got a Zweihander as well, which is cool. So, and each class has their own small but unique abilities. For the Templar, they're very shield regen based. And they have what's called an overcharge, because you get these special abilities, which we'll showcase those once we get into here as well. Oh! Speaking of hordes, they just come right at you. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, the gunplay is fun, but I have to say, because I love anything with a large two-handed sword, the melee mechanics in the game are really good too. So, all right, so we have a download here. So we're just going to hold to start that. We're just going to go to each of the objectives and then just start on them. So, yeah, melee is really fun in this game. It definitely feels like you're taking down a bunch of hordes. Take out the shield. Oh, goodness. We got our next download ready to go. There we go. And what's good, at least for the downloads, we can run right past it. Oh, goodness. And initiate the next download. There are some, though, that we do have to stand right by in order to initiate, so I believe that one is called Recover. There's this crossbow that shoots bombs. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get the next download ready. I will say one of the best things about this game that I've seen thus far, the optimization is actually really good. I have everything pretty much maxed out. And I do have a high-end PC, but I have everything maxed out, and I have yet to see anything as far as a stutter or frame rate glitch at all. It's pretty smooth, and it actually makes the experience that much more fun, especially when you're in a wave of enemies like this, slashing through. All right, let's get this last download so we can complete our first objective. There we go. Okay, first objective complete. So let's see if we can strip down what's left of the Horde. And then we can show what the roguelike elements are in regards to leveling. All right, get some more ammunition here. All right, so we get a beacon once we complete the objective, and then you get to choose one of these to activate for the perks. So let's see here. I think we're going to choose... Let's choose Increase Shield's Effectiveness. Let's choose that. So we're going to get a little bit more of our shield effectiveness, especially in big Horde areas. I think that would be pretty good. And then now we have a level up as well. So the path is something that you choose at the very beginning as well. I'll show that off once we go through a run. Kind of want to show off the gameplay here first. Ability, regen, stamina, efficiency. Let's go with stamina because we do reroll a lot. Or roll around a lot, I should say. And that does take up the stamina. Luckily in this game, the melee attacks do not take up stamina. That's amazing. Because it makes you want to use the melee that much more. Alright, let's see. We have collect and recover. I think recover is the one where we need to stand by. Let's see. Stand close or interact continuously to recover lost equipment. The music is pretty good. It's very subtle. It's like that piano in the background playing style. It does get pretty intense in some areas, though, too, so... All right, we got our level 2, so we got another skill. Look at this mage user. All right, we brought him down. Oh, they're running away. We got him, though. And you collect these green shimmer here as far as the resource from enemies. There's also a purple source that drops. But that one seems like it's a bit more random when it drops. Seems like it has a lower percentile. But each currency, or resource, I should say, does something a little bit different. So let's see what we can get here. Health regen, resolve efficiency. Let's go for health regen. All right, we're going to slash through this horde now. The sound effects are also really good in this game. I do think it needs to be a little more chunky for the melee attacks, especially when you're in a huge group like that. Because you want to feel like you're hitting a bunch of armor, right? When you're slashing through. Okay, where's our recover? Kind of lost our objective here. Fighting off all those hordes. All right, let's take out these ones, and then there was one that was... Is this the one that was shooting me, like the mage? Okay, we got this anyways. All right, so... I believe it was that one. Enemy mutation added skirm... Ah, it was you. There we go. Got rid of that one. All right, so now let's get our beacon to activate. Heal after a short delay when taking health damage. Chance to explode enemies on kill. The explosive sounds amazing. Let's try that. Let's go over to this one. Category relay. Select the beacon to activate the category relay. Let's go offensive. Let's try and see what that does for us. All right, we're going to reload. And let's go to, it looks like collect is a little closer, so let's head over to collect. Oh, there's actually another relay here. Another sorcerer in the back as well. Okay. All the sorcerers seem to do is run. They fear our knight. Stun, physical damage, weapon damage. Let's do physical damage. Every few melee hits all enemies around you. Ooh, we got whirlwind. Let's try it. All right, doesn't look like there's a pure animation for it, but it does seem, we'll definitely, oh, okay. It's the first time I've done collect. Oh, here comes the music. Oh, okay, so that right there was the animation for the whirlwind. Got it. Yeah, it's a little subtle. I was kind of hoping our character would do a little spin. Maybe that's something I could mention to the dev for something like that. I mean, you think of whirlwind, you kind of think of spinning, right? Let's do stamina efficiency here. Supposed to be collecting all these objectives though, so let's go make sure we start going over to the next ones. Looks like we just walk over them too, so. Oh, that enemy had a scythe. Wow. All right, let's switch back over to the gun here. Take out the ranged. Collect that one. We have 3 more to collect. Ah, here we go. I do like the transition from going from shooting to then switching to melee. I think it's actually really clean. I am in controller, so always feels good. I am a controller player at heart, even on PC. Wow, but the melee just feels so good. I know the enticement is being able to use the guns, and I do feel like it does fit very well with the Horde, so it doesn't feel out of place. Let's just do some hip fire here. Oh, okay. Trying to sneak up on me. Chance to area damage on hit. Yeah, let's do the area damage on hit. And depending on what you pick up to, you may get some mutations. So you kind of have to keep that in mind as you choose your abilities here. Let's see. Ability regen. Improve perk damage. Let's go ability regen here. Yeah. All right, we have 1 more objective. And it looks like it's straight ahead. Scan. All right, let's head over there. Oh, there was a dual wielder as well. Oh, speaking of. All right, I guess we need to fight these enemies. All right, here we go. My goodness. Oh, that one had a bull rush attack. Let's see what you do against a gun, though. Bulldoze does nothing against bullets, huh? Oh my goodness. I do like that the game too, you could tell, I mean, we're pretty much one-shotting these style enemies, but based on the armor, so those ones are a little heavier in armor, it does take more swings. So I do like that, so you can kind of tell without having some type of level or system or icon above it, you could just tell, oh, they actually look more heavily armored, so it does take a couple more swings to take out. All right, let's see. Scan. All right, stay within the zone. Okay, and this does move, so we do have to be cautious of that. So as long as we stay within this circle scanning, we should be good. Here's where the Horde is. Here is where they're coming from. They do sneak up on you, though. We have to be cautious. That's where the melee comes into place. Especially since we got that whirlwind ability now. Oh, that was a really easy objective. Wow. Okay. All right, let's just clear out the rest of the Horde here. And then we can pick up this beacon. During objectives, artillery lands randomly. Well, I don't know if that will work in the final area or not. I mean, we could try it. Let's see if that works for the eliminate fallen. So now that we've completed all 4 objectives, we now essentially face a boss. So this is going to be really cool. Let's see. Our stamina is actually pretty good too, so... let's just make sure we reload. Have everything at full that we want. We could heal. So this is essentially how you do health to go over from, but we don't have a health pack yet, so... Alright, so boss is incoming. Let's see who we're going to face here.
Who disturbs our rest?
Oh, goodness. Galahad. Oh, no. Whoa! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well. Oh! Okay, they shoot out a laser beam. All right, they have hyper beam. Understood. Don't know what that did. Oh, okay. So they have a dash up front. So they have like a dive ability. Then they got that hyper beam. All right. All right. That, if we roll forward, it looks like we're good. I'm not sure how many different bosses are in the game. But it will be interesting to see what they do in early access for these Fallen as well. Let's do the stamina because we are re-rolling quite a bit. All right, we got to find the pattern here. That's always the way with these bosses, right? So it looks like he initially does the dive. Then he sets up for the hyper beam. Yep. All right. Then he does the melee slashes, right? Okay. And then we just move forward on this. There we go. We found the pattern. Now, as long as we can keep it consistent, we should be able to take him out no problem. Let's go ahead and finish with a melee. Oh, goodness. There we go. Fallen defeated. All right. So now we should be able to extract here. Yes. Extracting early. So now you can go ahead and extract. You can keep going if you'd like. But I want to show off what some of the progression is here really quickly. And then we'll go from there. All right, so we just got to get to this extraction area. And as long as we stay within here in 30 seconds, we should be able to be flown out. All right, let's see. Take down some hordes with us, though. Oh, there's our artillery, though, coming down. That's what that yellow bar is there. Nice. So it actually does work with the extractions. There we go. Survived. First successful mission. We will endure. We did 82k damage. We only took 51 damage. That's it. Honestly felt like we took more. Although our shields are good with this class, so that also could be it. Let's see what else they have. Progression. So this is the current loadout that I have. So I have the carbine as the weapon. I have the Templar. So that's what the Templar has. I actually didn't use any of my abilities. We'll show off some of the abilities on the next run here. We'll do one more run to kind of show off. But I'm going to show off the castle now that we showed off some of the gameplay. Oh, the Path of Defender upgrade. Okay. So let's go over to the Path the paths, which is the journeys down here. So essentially this whole area is like your hub. So you could do training here. The training is okay. I honestly feel like the demo is just a really good training overall. I would recommend just kind of jumping into it. You kind of figure things on as you go. And there is a bit of a tutorial anytime you do something new anyways. So these are the paths that you can choose from. And then once you choose a path, you gain like these tiers that you can go up in as well. So currently we have Path of Defender, which is what we just leveled. So every time that it goes up, it focuses on the stats Resolve, Health Regen, and Shields, which if you look at our Templar class, it actually works with Shields and Regen as well. So I actually think this is a pretty good one to start. And it does look like you can eventually level up and add 2 more paths. So you can have a total of 3 paths, which is really cool. We can't do anything in the demo for text, though, which that's the tech one. But this is the big one here, the gear customization. So these are all the different classes that you could choose from. So there's Warden, Guardian, Vanguard, Sentinel, and Cavalier. And each one has their own unique abilities or styles of play. But even though if you choose those, right, you have a firearm that you can choose from. So there's different styles that you can go off of, which is cool. I currently have the carbine because I love high magazine sizes because I tend to not be very good with accuracy. So this fits my style very well. And I have the Zweihander here. But you start off with the longsword here with the Templar as well. So you could do a mace and shield, a sword and shield, axe and shield. I mean, it looks like the possibilities for this is endless as well. But this is one of the abilities that you can use that we didn't. But we will definitely show it off here in the next run. And it's called Emitter. So it's a specific mod, and we have Impact. So it hits enemies instantly in a sphere around you, which is pretty cool. And then there's a bit of customization you can do, which is mainly cosmetic. This is the part where I feel like the game can really explode. Essentially, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of individuals are looking to add female knights. And I think if they allow the community to build different style armors and stuff, I think that'd be really, really cool to see. So I think, and the cell shade for this game is excellent. I think it's one of the better cell shade games that I've played in recent times. And especially since it does play pretty fluidly throughout the run, especially with the hundreds of enemies you could face. I think it's really, really cool. So this is just another woodlands area. So let's do one more run, and then we're going to show off kind of like the special abilities that you could do. But I think overall this game is on a really good pathway. Again, I'd highly recommend if you're interested to try out the demo. It's a pretty good sized demo. I think especially for a Horde Slayer, you could just continuously go through. You can't go through progression though, but well, that just sent us back. It is early access, so let's try it one more time. It is early access for the demo and for the release, so you will be able to do a lot more in the full early access. I'm going to follow through and see how much the game progresses and see what updates are going to go through. But for this style of game, I'm really looking forward to see not only the early access progression, but I'm more interested in the roadmap. I think the roadmap is really going to decide where this game is going to take off into. So, all right, this looks like a little bit of a different area, though. Even though it said this is the woodlands. Yeah, this is like a... Oh, look at this. It's like a castle. What? This is cool. It's like an abandoned castle with a lot of the fog. Okay, so all of our objectives are over there. So let's start heading that way. We'll let these hordes follow us. Let's see. Wow, our stamina is so good right now. I think we actually take more stamina when we roll than anything else. What is that? Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a gadget. A lightning rod? All right, let's see what the lightning rod does. We're going to try to pick this up. These range characters are so funny. Oh, lightning rod equipped. Survive extraction to unlock. Oh, okay. So it looks like you can just find gadgets and techs, and as long as you survive and extract, they unlock. That's a good incentive. Not only just to finish, but also to gain more unlock abilities. That's the first time I've seen that, so... There's still some new stuff. Destroy the overloading objective. Overloading objective. Oh, there is our little pink resource. Again, from what I've seen on what those are used for, you use them to extract, but also to use as like health and whatnot. So, not really sure exactly where you're supposed to use those on, but we got quite a bit of them on the last one. Okay, so it says destroy. So is it this one? It looks like we could blow up this barrel, though. Headbutt. Shoving also deals concussive damage. Oh, that sounds cool. So to shove, you just do this. So now we can concuss them. What? Oh, that's amazing. I still don't know what we're supposed to destroy. Is it this? Oh. We just destroy the beacon? Okay. The good thing is it's not the same objectives all the time. And as you can see, I haven't done all of them either. Let's just use our melee to finish it off, though. There we go. Oh! Okay. Let's finish off the Horde so we can get our beacon. And then I think we also leveled up, too. So we should get a few good abilities here, even if we get some mutations. Yeah, that shove is really good. All right, let's see. What do we want? Chance to gain static when dashing or dodging. That sounds good. Shield efficiency or energy? Let's do shield efficiency. Okay, so we finished our first one. So there's a download over here, which we've done that one before. So the download is pretty easy because you can run across it while we're doing it. So let's start with this one. Look at this hammer, bro. Oh, next download is already ready. Oh, goodness. All right. We don't have the whirlwind ability anymore, which is pretty sad. That actually would have been really good for the Horde here. All right, there is a bomber somewhere. Yeah, it's not. I was going to say, it's not that one. Yeah, anytime you see those red circles around, there's usually someone with a crossbow. I'm not seeing them, so maybe something else here. Yeah, but there's crossbow users that throw out some huge AoE damage. And they honestly look like bombs, so I call them bombers. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get the last download here. Well, that shove is so good. I mean, essentially, we could just bash anybody in one shot. Well, as long as their armor isn't heavy. Drops a molten grenade when reloading. That sounds amazing, actually. All right, we're 2 of 4. Oh, there's another relay over here. Oh, and we leveled. Wow, that was fast. Let's do perk damage. My character keeps jumping when I do that, though. Offensive. What is this one? Claim Relic. Shock nearby enemies while sprinting. That's a good one. All right, so this is another scan, which this one went by pretty quickly in our last run. Let's see. Oh, there's the bulldoze again. All right, the bulldoze enemy. We gotta take him out. There he goes again. That's so cool. I hope we can unlock ability like that. Ooh, we definitely lost all of our shield in that exchange, though. So I have to wait for our shield regen to come back up, I think. All right, let's do our beacon first. Chance to heal on enemy kills. I mean, that's pretty big. Why wouldn't you want to take that? And health regen. So we got a health. Ooh, what was that? Okay. Wow. This came out of nowhere and sucker punched me. Okay. All right. We're going to try to show off our abilities. Ooh, what's this? Because if not, we're never going to show them off. Bleed any melee attack that hits you. Short circuit. Reduce damage taken. Select the beacon to activate a nullifier relay. We are doing a lot of shock. I don't think we're being shoved too much. Let's try the bleed. Yeah, let's try the bleed. Okay, this is recover. Yep, so this is like recovering the... All right, so here are some of our abilities. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness. So that that is the emitter. So that was the one with the spear that you get to choose. And if you look at the bottom right, now it's in that triangle, or I'm sorry, that diamond shape, and it's charging. So it does have a bit of a charge effect. So we probably should have used it a little bit early on, but it should be up by the time the boss goes through. And then we also have overcharge, which is pretty cool as well. That was that shock ability that we just did. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to have to start getting our weapon going here. Get our grenade bomb as we reload. Let's see. That's actually a really good ability to, every time you reload, you throw out a little grenade, right? Ooh, we did take a lot of damage there, though. Take advantage of trying to do the recover here while there's no enemies on us. There we go. All right, so we're ready for our next boss. And we almost have our emitter, too, so that'll be good to use. Oh, there's the bulldoze. Mr. Bulldozer. Yeah, this game's really fun. And it is co-op as well. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. So if you have a friend that you would like to, you know, have join up and stuff, I think this is a really fun game to just kind of play with some buddies and, you know, just kind of mess around in. Oh, goodness. Lifesteal, yep. And then let's do ability regen. Oh, no. Gotta get out of here. Oh, we can't jump over that. All right, let's reload. Let's take out a horde here. All right, I think we're ready to do some shove and melee abilities here. This one's being highlighted a lot, so it must be like a brute or something. Wow, that grenade was so good. Man, this horde is never going to stop chasing us, is it? They're going to follow us all the way to the next fallen, huh? All right. We at least got our regen up here. And we have our abilities ready to go, both overcharge and the emitter. So let's see if we're going to face a new boss here. I would presume we would. Fallen incoming. Okay. Oh, it's Lancelot. How fitting. Oh, this one. Okay, is gun of choice. Okay. Oh, but they are really good with their weapon. Oh, and then there comes the sword. Oh, boy. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Holy, okay. So he summons a purple area of effects. Oh my goodness, he's got like an earthquake ability. Hide behind cover on those, I feel. Okay. All right, and then he does melee swipe attack. Oh, 3 attacks. Okay, he's got 3 attacks. This should be the purple attack next, maybe? No. Okay, so he didn't do the purple one that time. Okay. Overcharge. Oh my... Okay, here comes the purple ones. Oh, boy. Reload, reload. 1, 2, 1 more. Okay. We just run out of stamina, 2 of those, so we have to be careful. There's the earthquake. Okay, we have him half health. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. All right, we've got this part. The house is our friend here on the gun section. Just gotta dodge the. Oh, he changed it up. He did the earthquake attack instead. Oh, those do not look good. Oh. It does count headshots, so I'm going to presume the headshots do more damage. There we go. Got the emitter off. That's good. I do have overcharge still. Oh, no. No, I don't. No, I don't. I take it back. There we go. Lancelot defeated. Very nice. Okay, let's extract before anything. Okay, we got our extraction. We did get a level. I guess let's do the resolve. Yeah, I think one of the button maps is not correct because I keep jumping every time I click on the extraction. It actually looks pretty funny. All right, so we just have to survive here, and we have another successful extraction. And we get that... Oh, no! I spoke too soon. All right. Oh, goodness. There we go. Ooh. The Zweihander in a group is your best friend. Oh, it just annihilates hordes of enemies for you. And because it doesn't take stamina... Ooh... That got a little scary at the We will endure. Well, we did around 80k again. We definitely took more damage. I felt it on that one for sure. We did a little more headshots. No deaths or revives. 0 healing. I got to get better with the healing. But I feel like our shield is so good anyways. Like, it doesn't even really matter. We got some coins. We got some XP for kills and objectives. So we did unlock. I wonder what you do with that unlock. Path to Defender upgrade. Yeah, we got that upgrade again. I think it was a tech. But if I remember correctly, the tech is not available in the demo. So even if we unlocked it, maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's locked in the demo. So it may not matter here. But we did unlock something. Let's see. The abilities, we still have those. We still have the same armor and shield. So yeah, this game is great. I think this game is going to do very well. I hope it gets a lot of recognition. Hopefully at least maybe from this video, a few other individuals. But I'm going to dabble more into the full early access. I do want to see what the roadmap is first before I go into it. But even just in this demo, you can hit up to level 5, which I currently have up there. And it's a lot of fun. And it does seem like you have a good amount of different weapons, both melee and firearm, to kind of mess around with just to see if this is your style of game or play. I mean, again, I like the carbine. I mean, we can go machine, see what machine is, and then melee, we can go axe and shield. Oh, we cannot purchase. We don't have enough. No, we should have tried to see what that was first. Can you, oh, you can undo. What is undo? Is that the purchase here? Undo? No, we already have that. So what does this one look like now? Looks a little different. Not too bad, though. Yeah, so keep an eye on your currency for coins. But it does look like it's got quite a bit of it going on. So I like to see what this is going to go on to. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments. So let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, if you're interested now in trying out the demo or maybe even the full early access. And of course, if you'd like to follow this in all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. We just surpassed 750 subscribers, and we have plenty of playlists on other roguelikes, adventures, Metroidvanias, and more. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Till next time, everyone, take care.